The Bird with the Broken Wing, from the Dramatic Reading for Lower Grades, by Florence Holbrook. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Narrator, read by Christine G.
The Oak, read by Barry Eads.
The Maple, read by Carmen H.
The Willow, read by Ellie.
The Bird, read by Christine G.
The Spruce, read by Alatariel.
The Pine, read by Heather Hamptel.
The Juniper, read by Lucy Perry.
Jack Frost, read by Noel Badrian.
Forest Fairy, read by Amy Graymore.
The Bird with the Broken Wing. Persons in the play: the bird, the oak tree, the maple, the willow, the spruce, the pine, the juniper, the forest fairy, Jack Frost. Scene 1. In the woods.
See that flock of birds coming? The winter is near, and they are flying south.
I hope they will not light on my branches. I like to keep my leaves in order.
So many birds will break my tender twigs. I am sure I do not want them either. Here they come.
The birds fly over the trees. Oh, I can fly no farther. My wing is broken, and I cannot hold it up. I am so tired and cold and hungry. I must rest tonight in this forest. I am sure some big strong tree will give me a resting place. I will ask this tall oak. He looks so strong, and his leaves are so thick and warm. May I rest in your branches tonight, great oak tree? I am a poor little bird with a broken wing, and I am cold and tired and hungry.
I am sorry, but my branches are all engaged by the squirrels, who are getting their acorns in for the winter. I have no room for strange birds.
Oh, I am so lonely, so tired. Surely the handsome maple tree will take me in. She has no acorns, and so the squirrels will not be in her branches. Kind, lovely maple tree, may I rest tonight in your branches? I am a poor little bird with a broken wing. I will not harm your pretty leaves.
My leaves tremble to think of taking in strange birds. My house is in perfect order, and I cannot think of disturbing it. Please go away.
Oh, what shall I do? The oak and the maple are so unkind, and I am shivering with cold and weak with hunger. Surely some tree must be kind. Dear willow, you are kind, are you not? Will you take me upon your graceful branches just for tonight?
Really, Mr. Bird with the broken wing, I think you should have gone on with the other birds. I cannot take you in. I do not know your name or anything about you. Besides, I am very sleepy, and so good night.
Oh, my dear bird friends, how I wish some of you were here. I shall perish with the cold if I must stay on the ground. Where can I go? The oak, the maple, and the willow have all turned me away, and the night is coming on.
Dear little bird with the broken wing, come to me. Can you hop up into my branches if I hold them down to you? See, here I am. I am not so handsome as the maple tree, but my leaves grow thick, and I'll try to keep you warm through the night. Come.
Dear spruce tree, how kind you are. I did not see you at first. Yes, here I am on your lowest branch. How cozy and warm I feel. Oh, you are so good, and I was so tired and cold. Here I'll rest. I wish I could ever thank you enough for your goodness.
Do not speak of that, dear little bird. I am ashamed of the proud, selfish trees that would not shelter you. Should we not all be kind and helpful to one another?
Well said, Sister Spruce, and I will do my best to help you. I am not so strong as the oak tree, little bird, but I will stand between you and the cold north wind. Rest warm and safe in the branches of the kind spruce tree.
I thank you, tall pine tree, for your kindness. You are a good brother of the spruce, and I shall rest well while you are both taking care of me.
I cannot keep the strong north wind from you, little bird with the broken wing, but if you are hungry, you may eat of my berries. Perhaps then you will rest better.
Thank you, dear juniper tree. Why are you all so kind to me? Your berries are good, and now I am cold and hungry no longer. I'll go to sleep. Good night, dear trees."
Good
night,
night,
little
little
bird.
bird,
and
and
may
may
you
you
have
have
sweet
sweet
dreams.
dreams.
Scene 2. Midnight in the forest.
Here I am, in the great forest. How I dislike to touch all these beautiful leaves. Yet I must obey the orders of King Winter. Here comes the forest fairy. Do you know why I have come, dear fairy of the forest?
Yes, Mr. Frost, I know that you must touch all the leaves, turning them into brilliant hues of gold and crimson and brown. I dislike to have them go, and yet you and I must obey the commands of King Winter. But
But what, dear fairy? You speak as if you had some wish to make. What is it?
I must tell you, such a dear little bird came to the forest this evening. He had a broken wing, and he was cold and very tired. He asked shelter from the great oak, the proud maple, and the graceful willow, and all refused. I was so ashamed of my trees.
What? Did all the trees refuse to help a poor tired little bird?
Listen. Just as I was intending to speak to the trees, I heard the spruce tell him to come to her branches, and she would give him shelter. Then the pine tree offered to keep the north wind from him, and the juniper gave him her berries to eat. Could you, dear Jack Frost?
Yes, yes, I know what you would ask. Such kindness as this should meet with some reward. The leaves of the proud oak, the maple, and the willow shall fall to the ground when the cold of winter comes. But the spruce, the pine, the juniper, and all their family shall keep their leaves, and they shall be green all through the year. They shall be called the evergreen trees.
End of The Bird with the Broken Wing.